guys, the other video didn't record, so I'm recording just the evaluating part. So evaluating when they give you this, find this x. So this is for this function f, and then this one for g function. So for example, this one, they ask you to evaluate -2. So for this piecewise function, it has 3 different functions in it. These 3 functions make up this whole piecewise function. It's made of 3 pieces. So in order to choose which of these you're gonna use this to evaluate this, you need to see the restriction. So for example, f equals -2, that means x is equal to -2. So look, x, this is the restriction. So x is not greater than 3, so we can't use this function. X is not between 0 and 3, so we can use this function. The only one that this satisfies is this one. X is less than 0, so -2 is less than 0, so you're going to use that function. So the answer for this one would just be that, -5. Same with this f equals or x equals 5 as f of 5. So we are evaluating 5. So you look at the restrictions. 5 is not less than 0, so you can't use this function. 5 is not between 0 and 3, but 5 is greater than 3, so that means that would be the answer for f of 5. Okay, I'm doing this one because it's a little bit different. That one was just horizontal lines at the top. This is lines. This is actually a quadratic. So again, you're gonna look at that number and look at the restriction. So g of 2 means x is equal to -2. So is -2 less than 5? Yes. And obviously -2 is not greater than or equal to 5. So we're using that function. So you're gonna substitute that 2 into that x. So 3 times -2 plus the 4. 3 times -2 gives you -6 plus the 4 gives you -2. So that would be the answer for g of 2. G of -2 equals -2. Now the 5, g of 5. So there's 5 here, but you need to be careful. For this one, it's telling you that x has to be less than 5, not equal. It cannot be 5, it has to be less than 5. We are evaluating for 5, so we can use this one because x cannot be 5. Now for this one, that little line at the bottom means equal, so x is greater than or equal to 5. So that means we are able to use this one because x can be 5 for this one. So we're using this function now. So substitute 5 for x. So 5 squared minus 3. 5 squared is 25, minus 3 would be 22. So g of 5 equals 22. And that's how you do. I just wanted to do that because it didn't record previously. Thank you guys.